I only have one question.
What does a VA appraiser look for that can make or break a VA appraisal?
I wonder.
Just remember 3 little S words: safe, sound, and sanitary. VA appraisers conduct a thorough review of each home to be financed with a VA loan. Homes that don't meet the criteria of safe, structurally sound, and sanitary must be repaired before a VA loan can move through escrow.
Are you paying attention?
So, how does a VA appraiser make those determinations? Let's start with safe. Homes purchased with VA loans must be safe. Period. The VA appraiser will examine each part of the home for potential safety hazards, which might include the following.
Here he goes again!
Unsafe mechanical systems, unstable porches or decks, stairways without handrails, decks without guardrails, peeling paint on a pre-1979 home, exposed electrical wires, and lastly, an overloaded fuse box.
Okay, what's next?
Let's move on to structurally sound. Structural integrity is yet another basic requirement for homes purchased with VA loans. Major structural repairs can turn into heavy financial burdens for new homebuyers. To help service members avoid costly surprises, VA appraisers will cautiously evaluate a home for structural weaknesses such as
Oh God, here you go again.
crumbling or cracked foundations, large holes in floors, walls, or ceilings, exposed exterior wood, dry rot, roof leaks, or damage. As a side note, roofs generally need to have at least 5 viable years remaining. Wet basements or crawl spaces, defective gutters or downspouts, poor ventilation, poor lot drainage.
That's a meaty mouthful.
Our last and final S word is sanitary. A home also needs to meet sanitation guidelines to finalize your VA loan approval. Sanitary issues that could make a purchase subject to repair might include the following.
It's the last one.
Unsafe method of sewage disposal, termite or pest infestation, mold, water supply that is unsafe for human consumption. Now that we understand the 3 S words, a question you're probably asking yourself is, what if a problem is discovered? Let me paint you a picture.
Yeah, right. Go on, Gordy, it's a small story.
You found a great home. The price is right. You've set a closing date. But suddenly, the VA appraiser delivers disappointment.
What? Why me?
In the form of repairs ordered. Don't panic. A VA order repair isn't a death sentence for your deal. First thing you should do as the buyer is evaluate the type of repair ordered. Is it a quick fix? Then ask the seller to complete the repair. With luck, the deficiency will be addressed and the purchase back on track. But if you have time-consuming or expensive repairs ahead, consider your options.
What are my options?
Are the problems too overwhelming to deal with? Are the sellers refusing to complete the needed repairs? Is your gut telling you to get back on the house hunt?
So that's my option. I have no options.
A home with major problems might never be repaired to your or the VA satisfaction. In that case, it's time to put yourself back on the housing market. Think of it this way. A home is likely to be your biggest investment to date. Avoid making it your biggest nightmare by trusting your instincts and making a smart financial decision.
Yeah, I think he's right.
If you want to talk further or have any looming questions, feel free to schedule a time to chat so we can figure this out together. As always, my name is Omar Pineda, and allow me to elevate your lifestyle.